Hey guys, Rebecca here again. On this particular page, I'm going to give you some recommendations for some specific databases that will help you get started with your research. As I mentioned in my previous video, we have almost 1,000 databases here at university libraries. So sometimes just getting started and trying to figure out where to go first to get the information that you need can be one of the most frustrating parts of the entire research process. So this page is designed to give you a little head start. You'll notice that in the boxes directly below this video, there are 5 specific resources linked in. The first one, the Oxford resource, is a basic reference and background material source. So you can go there to find definitions, get some background information, a great place to start research. The 4 databases that are linked below that are the 4 databases that I tend to recommend the most for people who are studying anything related to education. My biggest recommendation to you as you look at the databases and try to figure out what might be the most relevant for you would be to read the little descriptions that are underneath the name of each database. And I'm just going to scroll down here and give you a quick example. So the Education Research Complete database is probably the one that I tend to recommend the most. It has a lot of very relevant items that relate to education environments, anything that you guys might be studying. But I've also linked in, if you'll look a little bit lower than that, a database that comes from psychology. And while you guys aren't necessarily studying psychology, a lot of times the information that you find in that psychology database gives you a different perspective or some additional information on what you're studying. So my recommendation, as you're trying to figure out what databases to start using and how to get into them, is to get a sense of what particular subset of information is in a database before you spend too much time on it. If you look over on the left-hand sidebar of the page that I've created here, I've linked in a couple of additional resources. The top box links you to some basic education resources. Again, great for getting a sense of what sorts of trends are out there and some background information. And the box below that gives you links to 2 databases that are very general databases. And they'll probably have information on almost anything that you might be looking for. So that was, in a nutshell, getting started with databases. Again, I'm happy to answer questions, give you further recommendations. Just send me an email, let me know what else I can do to help, and good luck with your research.